Hey gang, this is John Newton from Snap-on John 100, and I'm out to have dinner with my new friend. Alright, I hope you enjoy this as much as I know I'm going to, so stay with me. I'm going to grab some of this bark that slipped off. Okay. There he goes. I don't have enough hands to zoom in. There he goes. Alright. Hopefully you got a good shot of that. I'm going to make some feather sticks from some of the scrap that we had from batoning making the bow drill set. Once again, this is the Survive Knives GSO-5. 3 16ths inch thick, 1.5 inch from blade height, and a 5-inch blade. It's got a very great ergonomic handle, and it's got a hidden, it's got a nice pommel with jimping on it, but it also has a hidden lanyard hole. So we're going to make some feather sticks for our fire. Oh yeah, that's working great. Really good. They are and I haven't even stropped this yet because they come from the factory. I don't know if he pre-strops them or what, but you can shave hair. Hope you can see that. Once again, I'm alone, but I am having dinner with my new friend. Look at this. Unbelievable. I'm going to make a bunch more, and I want to bore you with that, so I'm going to cut this off, and then when I get some more made, I'll come back on when I'm doing some other tasks. Alright, there's some of my bark, inner bark, that I've squished a little bit, and I'll pan over and show you some of the other pieces that I haven't crushed up yet. Let me back up just a little. It's right over here. It's this bark right here. And you just work it in your hands like that, and this. Like that. So you break the outer bark off and see how it's quickly becoming like that other. Okay, I'm going to make my fire in that pit, but first I have to line it with, I'm just going to use some bark to keep the embers off the ground. Okay, I've got, the hole is now lined with bark. That way it will burn down and I can put my stove in it easier instead of trying to push it into hard, sticks. And okay, and then right over here, that's what you're seeing that's the finest stuff, and then over there is bigger plus some fuel. I can break it up into fuel. So I'm going to finish my bird's nest and then I'll get back to you. Alright, I keep some of my cedar bark and different fine or tender. I keep in an old wool sock wrapped in paper towel to help draw more moisture out of it. So I'm going to add, right now I've got coarse underbark on the bottom, and I got fine stuff up here, and now I'm going to get some birch bark and I'm going to fluff that up. Because that's the birch bark is actually an accelerant. It's got I think it's called birchulin, which is a flammable oil. So I'm going to put some here. There we go. I can save the rest for later. But I found that this keeps it dried out. I gotta hurry up because I'm losing daylight again. And then lastly, I'm gonna put some fluffed up cedar bark. So you just kind of fluff this up a little bit. I'm gonna put the ember right in here. Cedar bark is a coal extender, so that's what you use that for. There we go. Alright. So, I've got my cream and sugar for my coffee. Now I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and create an ember. Okay, once again, I'm going to use the bow drill set that I made with my GSO-5 from Survive Knives. I've got my leather welcome mat that I made out of the tip of my belt that still had one hole in it, so I put a key ring through it. That's to catch the ember. And here's the spindle I carved using my bow, and once again I'm using the standard bearing block. This is the one that does not have a bearing in it. Okay. Make sure this time I get my pant leg out of the way. So load the bow by going up through. This is the business end. The business end goes up through the center, and then you twist it around. That places it on the outside of the string. And once again, like I said before, you want it on the outside because when it gets to the ends, if it's on the inside, it will jam and end up jerking everything out of the notch. I'm going to try to see if I can create an ember in the same hole. We got an Ember. Now I can rest a little bit. Put this stuff over here. Some this wood ready for my fire. There we go. Now I'll pick up my Ember. It's glowing like crazy. Get over here and carefully put it right in the middle of the cedar. And keep that down. Right. It's not. There we go. That's better. Okay, now for the finest sticks. Pencil lead size. Not the pencil, but the lead. Once that catches, then we'll go to pencil size. Put my feather sticks on there. While that's burning down, I want to create a tent peg. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Get over here. Once again, the GSO-5 from Survive Knives. Guy Seifert is the knife maker, and the website is surviveknives.com. So I got a piece of, this is a piece of cherry that was that got knocked over. So this is still had leaves on it, so this is fairly green. So I'm going to try a chest lever grip. Hopefully you can see okay. Yeah, this wood is like iron. I sure hope this is turning out. It's getting really dark, but I wanted to try a couple of different things. Now for my tent pegs, I go off at an angle, more of a chisel point, because the heartwood is softer than the outside sapwood. So I make my points off center. There, that's good. Now for this end, I'll do some push cuts to chamfer the top so it doesn't split out when I pound on it. Just like that. And now for this, I typically use a saw to make my stop cut. But since we're doing this all with this knife, I'll do it like that. There we go. Yeah, this wood is definitely hard. Okay. There's my notch. There's my point. There's the chamfered end. GSO-5 by Survive Knives. Okay. Now let's see what we got prepared here for something for me to eat. The systems I'm using, this is probably about the last thing you're going to see because it's literally getting dark on me. I've got two Canteen Systems. This was from Canteen Shop. It's got an Nalgene GI style canteen bottle. It's got a stainless GI cup and a nesting stove that comes with it. And it fits just like that. Together, nests together. And then so the other system I'm using is, this was co-designed, well, I guess it was designed by Dave Canterbury, and he got it through the Canteen Shop. With Contacts made it, and this has got a wide mouth stainless military style water bottle. It's like a 40-ounce one. You can put that one in the fire, and then this one has the old style handle that folds down and then folds up, and once you fold it up, you lock it on the back here, and then you can take it out of its stove stand. Okay, so these are the two containers I'm going to be using, and I'm going to make a cup of coffee and I'm going to make some soup. Stay with me. Well, thanks for coming along. This time of year it's hard. We're running out of, when you leave after work you run out of time. But I've had a wonderful evening with my new friend, and you guys, if you like this series or these videos, my channel, please subscribe and like the video, and I cover your comments, so if you got any comments or anything, just post those. I'm going to put a link at the bottom for surviveknives.com and any other pertinent information that I might have mentioned or missed. And until we meet again, God bless.